Hello everyone, this is Itai and welcome back to EXO. Today we're playing Bounty of One, a game that I've seen quite a bit in this type of channels like mine. And yeah, this is actually my second run ever on this game. I tried it once just to show you guys, well, just to learn a bit by myself what the game was about. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I gotta say sorry for the UI because the only like measure that the game accepts is like, I don't know, the standard 1080p like long wise type of monitor, and my monitor is like a little bit more squared, as you can see on the other videos that I posted. And in this one I cannot do anything about it, so I just had to enlarge the image a little bit, because otherwise the intro and outro and everything wouldn't work. So yeah, let's get into it. So I think I'll go here for crit, and then later I'll upgrade my crit chance. For now I'll get the blue upgrades, because I feel like those are gonna be a little bit more important, and we'll have the chance to get crit chance later. And yeah, maybe I'll go for something like that based on crit chance. Let me bump up a little bit more my damage. I love it when the characters just glitch out and go sideways, like super ultra mega fast. And yeah, here I'll go for some more attack speed, so we barely shoot 2 bullets a second. And this is the first mini boss here. So I actually saw a couple of videos on the game, so this is like my first time playing, but not my first time, just, I don't know, like seeing what the game is all about and that type of stuff, you know. So I'll bump up my crit rate a little bit more, because every upgrade was great. We'll take this. And yeah, as I was telling you, on my run, my dragon was charging up so fast. I had all the base items that you have in the game, and I couldn't unlock more. So instead of items in the chests, I was getting like damage. So that was pretty crazy. And this is what I maxed out on that run. Range of area effect and pickup range. But here we'll go for damage. This is very Vampire Survivors-y type of game, and I really like this. If you guys want me to bring here to the channel some Vampire Survivors or something like that, just tell me, because it is a game that I have grinded out so much. Sadly on the phone version, but I wouldn't mind like just opening a new account on Steam or something like that, so you guys can see like all the progress throughout the videos. We'll get this. We'll try to go for the chest. We almost charged the dragon, and there we go. Good stuff, great stuff. We'll bump up the attack speed a little bit more, and we actually get something cool here. Shoot an orbiting projectile regularly. Oh, I had this. This is pretty good, because you can stack up a lot of damage. But this one was really good too. It had a lot of synergy with some other items that I was using. But I like this one because this one's from a different character, if I'm not incorrect. So we can like charge our bullets while moving. Get the coins, for example, here, and just release everything. Release the dragon, release pretty much everything. We'll go here for attack speed because we're getting like very, very common upgrades. I think I got a little bit more lucky on the other run that I'm telling you guys. And here I'll go for... what is this about? Every time you move 20 meters, shoots a file toward the closest enemy. Enemies in area of effect around the target lose. Oh, yeah. I know this. I was using this, and this was pretty good. Yeah, maybe I'll get this. We try to do that. We heal ourselves. Great, good. We shoot the dragon. And maybe we'll get some more health just to be sure that we don't die. And matter of fact, in the other run, I was so far ahead, and I couldn't die. I even tried to end my run just by myself, and I couldn't do that because I could not die. So that was crazy. My shots are less precise, but raises my attack speed, which wouldn't be bad. The projectiles slow down enemies that they touch. This is really good. I'll take this one. Because for elites or bosses, mini bosses or however you want to call them, it's pretty good. We can get movement speed, critical damage. We'll get critical damage. Here we'll go for cooldown of dashes and abilities, so we charge up hopefully our dragon faster. I don't really know if it works like that, but hopefully. We bump an enemy, no, not a big deal. We shoot the dragon. I feel like I'm missing out because the other run I started with such huge like area of effect things and crit. I don't know, for me I felt like it was absolutely crazy. And this is being a little bit more difficult. Maybe because I was on like tier 0 of difficulty of Infamy. And here I'll get some more movement speed, never hurts. So we travel the meters faster that our abilities require. Maybe I'll get one more. Because I don't want to be like super fast either. Didn't see that. We get through here. We'll get more damage. We'll kill the boss. So we're charging the abilities much faster. So that's really good. Drops a dynamite for each dash. I'm not really understanding how the dash like builds work. So I don't think I'll go for dashes. And this one was pretty good against enemy projectiles. We'll do this. And I didn't know since the very end of the last run that there's like a red circle on the enemy's like feet that shows you like where you're pointing when you release and shoot. So here I'll get bounces. I feel like that's gonna be better for crowd control. Should have dashed there. Here we'll get the upgrades are so bad. I'll get some more attack speed, I guess. Oh, this is pretty bad, right? I'll keep moving, so we hit the boss with everything. And I remember the first time that I had the first boss on Infamy 1, it was much easier. Maybe this is not the best build ever. At least we're dealing some damage. I gotta play really carefully here because I don't want to die. I'll go for some more damage. We'll dash there. We needed to burn the dash. Look at my character moving. Oh, we actually did it. I really need health here. Oh, I got healed. Thank goodness. So this is that we shoot from behind. That's pretty good. You reload all your dash at once. Dashing uses all your slots in succession. Gain 1 dash. I don't really like that. I'm just gonna shoot behind me so we deal a little bit more damage. I feel like on my first run this was working a lot better. Yeah, here we'll go for damage, but all the upgrades are gray. I don't know if I'm just like being super unlucky or there's like no luck in this game, right? I mean luck scaling, that's what I mean. Okay. Oh, I didn't see the guy, the tiny fella. Look at the chest. One additional choice in chests. I took this on the last run. Throws three knives in random directions for each 4 meters traveled. Meters. I don't know how to talk. Okay. I'll get this. So we deal more crits. That's gonna be good. I'm not liking that I have to move to deal damage. That was a nice dragon shot. Here I'll go for more damage. Sadly. How did that deal so much damage? We'll get the chest again. Gain 1 dash for every pierce you have. You gain 1 pierce. Or chests give hearts. I don't like that I have to depend on the hearts, but I think I'll have to go for that. Here we'll get critical damage. And I'm not really enjoying this character. I might die here. I have no scaling. That's what I'm not liking at all. And I need to get that health right there. So let me striggle all the enemies around a little bit. Okay. I meant kite the enemies. Okay, there you go, mini boss. We heal ourselves with the chest, which is not bad. This one's okay, but I'll go for additional choice in my chests, because that was even better. I wish enemies took more damage when they're little. I don't know what's up with my tongue today, I cannot talk. Here we'll go for... No, critical chance. And I have the numbers turned off, so I should inflicted damage, explosion display. Yes. And we'll keep going. Yeah, because my game was glitching out because there were like too many enemies on the screen. Okay, we're doing somehow good, which is not bad. Not the best either. Maybe with some more bounces or some more mechanics that would help us a little bit, we would be better. Hey, I'll go for area of effect. Hopefully that affects the beam from our dragon. I don't think so, because yeah, that didn't help on my last run. We take those. We can get 4 rerolls for upgrade choices. Always target deputies. Gradually increases your damage and attack speed until it dies or is out of the screen. This is not the best, because I mean, if we're not dealing damage to the deputies, we're not dealing damage to the hordes of enemies. So I don't think this one is really good. And this one's really good, and I was using this one, matter of fact. So let me take that. So we occupy more screen. This is what I like a little bit more. I'm liking this a little bit more. Here we'll go for the coins up here. Shoot the dragon. Get some more EXP. This is goated choice, so I'm gonna get this one. Hopefully this pays off later. And we already have a bunch of hearts here, so we can cook a little bit more, play a little bit more risky to get more kills and more EXP in time. Okay, we'll level up. Now this one's really good, but I don't think this will help us a lot. So I'll just go for crit chance. Here we have Dynamite from Brawl Stars. Sorry for the joke. He kinda weird though. Okay, we're dealing some damage. We'll go here. We go down. We'll shoot him. Shoot his ass. Okay. Okay, we charge our shots. Good damage, good damage. I remember I did this one so much faster, but at least I'm not doing terrible. I like the bounces on the edges of the screen. That helps us a lot. And it helps us even more with hordes of enemies. So we shoot him. That's crit. And we kill him. Let's go, let's go. That was not bad. That was not a bad boss fight. So here we have 5 choices. Oh, and this one is the one that I used, and this one is goated, absolutely goated. When you get hit, there's a 30% chance that you dodge. This one's good, I had it, but I equipped it later on the run. Every time that you move 25 meters, I also had this one. I had every single one of that there's here. But I'll go for the Thunder Tome because I feel like it's super good. We charge it up by walking, and we can keep charging it up. You can see that on the left side of the screen. And I was so fast that I was charging this up like crazy fast. And we're gonna release a bunch of balls. There we go. Because if we don't move, these don't get shot. So now we can upgrade our AoE. And that's gonna be really good. And that's gonna help us a lot. I wanna show you something like the AoE build that I was doing. And this had such a large area of effect. It was crazy. So we're doing pretty good now. Critical damage, 100%. We get this, perfect. And this is the... Lightning hits a random enemies with an area around you every 0.5 seconds. That's really good. I thought this one was a different one that I had before, that every 3 meters that you walked, you spawned like lightning. Whenever you move, adds 8% to your area effect size and raises your damage. Whenever you move. This is really good, because that's damage, and that helps us with the crit damage. I'm really liking this one. Deal 5% damage for every pierce that you have, and you gain 1 pierce. This is really good too, but I feel like this one is even better. So you can see our damage rise. So this is a build where we need to move, and moving is pretty important. As we charge up everything, you can see the AoE on the Lightning Tome goes up. Spin a little bit here, try to do a little bit of damage to the elite. We take the chest, or we're gonna have 5 options. Perfect. This is what I was talking to you about. Every 2 meters, lightning strikes a random enemy, dealing 100% damage in a small area of effect. 4 rerolls for object choices. That's good, I guess. And I guess these are the objects, right? But maybe as we are moving all the time, I'll take this one. Like a moving AoE crit type of build. I don't know. Here we'll go for damage. So when we release the dragon, we release the electro thingies, and when we move, we shoot the knives, and we shoot the lightning beams. So that's gonna help us a lot. We take the heart here, no problem. There's bullets bouncing everywhere. Here we'll take area of effect and pick up range. And the pickup range, believe it or not, it really helps. So yeah, I'll just keep going for that and the things that I told you. I was barely like picking up everything that was on screen. But characters that shoot and move at the same time would be crazy. I don't know if there's a character that does that. We can gain 2 dashes here, which is not bad, but I'll go for reduce the cooldown of dashes and abilities. This one is really good too. Yeah, I'll go for this one actually. Because crit, I feel like it's more common and I don't see that clock or timer as often. And you can see that we're dealing decent damage now. We're doing like 1k or something like that, so that's not bad at all. Here we have an elite. We'll spin and we'll kill him. Perfect. And you see here that we're stacking up the hearts. That's really, really helping us. Every 12 dashes deals damage in an area around you before you dash. Gain 1 dash. I'll go for the rerolls because I don't feel like I really like those upgrades. So we'll be taking things here. These projectiles, the electro projectiles, bounce on the corners of the screen, on the sides of the screen. So that's amazing, and they have like big AoE and big damage, and they also can deal crit damage and everything. So the crits are really, really good and really, really powerful. Here we have to take damage. I mean, critical damage, it's really, really good. We would have like 600%, but more much damage. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. And if we move, we get even more, because the damage scales like by percentage. So that's awesome. We take some damage there, but doesn't really bother me. We heal it. Here we have all the stacks of the hearts. And we'll be playing around this area in case we need some health. I don't think we will need. And if we beat everything, I'll go into endless mode. No problem. And if that takes a long time, I'll be editing the video. Gain 1 bounce for every pierce you have. Gain 1 pierce. So this is really good. And I had like a bunch of items that worked really well with pierce. Like when I had more pierce, I had 1 more dodge or 1 more dash. And when I had 1 more dash, I had more damage. I'll go for damage. That's 30 damage. I'll shoot here with the dragon. Perfect. And as you can see, with the bounces, with the piercing, with everything that we have, we're doing much more damage, we're doing much better. And yeah, that's really, really helping us. I need to play a little bit more carefully, because I don't really want to take a million damage. I'll take this bag of coins. I'll take these other 2. I will fight against the sheriff. Projectiles bounce 1 more time. Perfect. And this one I beat, and it has 2 phases. The first phase has so little health. But I don't really mind that. What I mind is the second phase, which is more difficult. We'll try to shoot him here. Good damage. Oh, the horse deals damage, okay. Go up and down. Or up and up. And they turn the other direction now. Pretty straightforward here, to be honest. I like this theme, the music here is really, really good. Here we have to be careful with the shots. Not the horses per se, but the shots. Those are pretty scary. Because they go pretty fast. We dash up. We block the shots with the shields. We have a lot of electrical thingies. And we're like 2/3 of his health down. And we can actually block with the shields like the green balls. What I don't really like is that they look like PNGs there, just doing nothing. But whatever. We'll shoot him a little bit more. Try to move to get some more damage. And we do it. So we pretty much did it. Infamy level 1.1. And I can go here to endless mode. Win with Infamy 1. I guess those are items. That's a character. That's an item. That's a character. And there's a bunch of things. And I got even more on the first run. So I'll go to endless here. And let's see what happens. Maybe we'll die, maybe we'll do really good. I don't know. And this one is really good because this one deals your raw damage as an area effect each time your projectiles inflict a critical strike. So as we're going for critical damage, this is super good because this has the two things that we want: the critical damage and area of effect. So we'll take this. We'll take this one. Enemies gonna be exploding. We shoot these guys here. And now leveling up is gonna be so much lower. So we need to really take in count what we choose. If I see area of effect, I think I'll take that, or crit damage, or crit chance. Because those are the things that we have to focus more on. Not damage nor attack speed, so those are not as important now. I have a bunch of hearts laying around here. On the first one that I did, the entire screen was filled up with hearts. So here we'll go for critical damage, because that works out with the items that we have, and that's pretty important now. And I think that the enemies are gonna be scaling pretty fast here, so we need to keep an eye on what we choose. Here I'll go for a reroll. Gain 1 dash for every pierce that you have, so at least we have 1 pierce. So I'll get this. We have 2 pierce, so we have 2 dashes. And there's abilities that from the dashes that you have give you more damage. So if we find that later, we'll just take that one. And if we find Pierce, we'll take Pierce, because Pierce is just like more rare to come across. And yeah, that's the build, I guess. This is not a famous, world famous build. But here I'll go for area effect, even if this hurts me. I have to go for area effect quick, because we're just not stopping the movement. And yeah, every area of effect upgrade, you can really notice the difference on the electric tome, or however that is called. We'll have to take these hearts for now. That's the worst part, sadly. But later, if we get to survive, I feel like we'll perform like I did on my first run. So I'm not nervous, to be honest. I'll take the chest. Deals damage in an area around you after you dash. Oh, so there's like the before you dash and after you dash thingy. Okay. I'll take this one. Every 30 shots, your next shot is slow, huge, and deals 3 times more damage, because this one's really good. And those are like pretty big. And I think they also get slightly affected by the area of effect. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. And yeah. Pretty straightforward. What we have to do here, just dodge the enemies and survive. We almost died at the beginning, but I feel like we're doing better now. Well, we actually got to beat the stage at least, so I guess we're doing better. We have to dash there, sadly. So this was the hardest part for me on the last build, like starting endless. Once I got the hang of of everything, everything got like, well, like went pretty smoothly. We'll go for this. Dynamite's gonna explode on us, sadly. And what do we get here? Slows enemies projectiles in an area around you. When one of your dash slots ready, creates a burst that... Nah. I don't like these two that I read before. I guess I'll take this. Not super stoked about it, but I'm not sad about it either. There's like another mini boss here, or elite, that turned tiny. What a guy. What a legend. I will get the chest. What was this? Shoot 4 times faster but deal 3 times less damage. I feel like this is not really important for us right now. I'll get the 30% chance to dodge damage, because that actually works pretty good. And we need to bump up our damage like right now. So we have 44% crit chance. I'll go for crit damage, of course. And there we dodge, for example. And if we get past this part, I think we'll do good. Okay, we gotta heal. The thing is that we don't have enough damage. The enemies are not getting like one shot, for example. Okay. Oh, I dashed the wrong direction. Okay. We need to level up. We need to level up. We need to level up. Give me a level up. I might die here. What should I get? I don't know. Maybe more damage? We shoot the orbs. Lightning orbs. Okay. We'll try to dodge. We're doing a little bit more damage. The damage is really important for the crit too, because that is the scaling thing. They work together. Those were some good dashes. Not that though. Not that either. We might die. We might die. We might die. We don't die. We don't die. We don't die. We don't die. Whew. Damn. That was harsh. We'll take the area of effect. And we need to scale right now, because we're really dying here. Thank God our dodges, like our dashes, come back fast. And that we still have some hearts laying around the map. Okay. Okay, this is pretty hard. We get the chest. Let's see what we get here. I might reroll if I get bad things. This one I don't like. This one I don't like either. Drops dynamite before each dash. I don't know, I think we have to go for the good ones, right? Oh, this one's really good. Because it's gonna give us more dashes even. More damage for each pierce, and we have a bunch of them. Really not that damage. That damage. Lightning hits a random enemy. This one is pretty good. Spells an invisible minion that can steal coins up. Opponent stealing a 100 generates a heart. But he steals the coins from me, or he gets the coins from me? I think I'll get the The lightning one or the channeling one. Okay. I remember on the last run that I did, I had like more projectile amount, and that was really helping me. This is 2 dashes. I'll get more area of effect and pick up range, so I'll get the hearts easier. I don't know if we're getting past this or not. We got a chest. What was this? You have plus 5% crit chance for every ready-to-use stack of dashes. And this one's really good. Gives us more crit chance. So we need to bump up the crit damage right now and try to use the least dashes that we can. Just dodge. I have to use that dash there. Okay. I don't know how are we doing this, but we're somehow doing it. We're still alive. We got more chests. Reroll. I don't like the totems either, if you guys were wondering. Permanently gain 10% attack speed every 120 seconds, but reset progression each time you take damage. Oh no. I don't like that at all. This one's useless, because on Endless, I think that there's no deputies, so I'm not gonna take that one. I think we're gonna take one more dash, because that's gonna give us like more crit chance. Yep, I'm gonna take that. Got the pickup range. Whoa. Shoot to everyone there. The dragon is pretty good, but we still need more damage or control over the man. AoE. More dashes? That's more crit chance. Should I do it? Yeah, I'll go for it. Give me the heart. We'll take as much EXP as we can. Open the chest. This one's pretty good. I'm gonna take this one. When I shoot projectiles through there, they get enlarged. Or they get larger. I don't know how to say that. Okay, I'll get the chest. Have a bunch of hearts there. Gain 1 dash. Heal for 1 after you dash. So it has a cooldown, okay. And this one, this guy picks up the coins for me and deals damage when it collides with an enemy. I had this one, and I'll take him actually, because he's quite helpful. Movement speed. Maybe I'll get damage here, because I think that's gonna help us a lot. Where are the hearts? Where are the hearts? Where are the hearts? Okay. Oh, we need to play around this area. For real. So our crit chance is 89%. That's not bad at all. We get the chest from the boss. The totems I don't like. When your projectiles should be destroyed, their damage is reduced by 50%, and they pierce instead max 2 times. Projectiles move 20% faster. This one's pretty good. Some more crowd control. And they pierce some more enemies. Maybe they'll be coming back or something. I'll get the crit chance, so we bump up the numbers crazy high. So we're almost to 100% of crit chance of dealing crits. This is my second run, so maybe I'm doing some things wrong if you like this game or whatever. But yeah, I'm just starting out, so I might doing really bad. Permanently augments your damage by 30%, reduces attack speed. Your projectiles move faster. I think we're gonna take this one. We're gonna take this one because all of our damage pretty much comes from like when we move and release everything. So I don't really mind the attack speed thing. And I don't know if we're really doing this or not. As you can see, the dragon guy is shooting so fast because we have so many coins laying around all over the map. And I think every 30 coins, he shoots one beam of those. Help me out, Dragoon. One more bounce, I gotta take that. Maybe there was no enemy scaling. This is good, I guess, for when we stand still. Yeah, so we don't lose the attack speed that we had or whatever. I had like 20 shots a second before. I know I keep talking about the other one. I'm being kind of stupid and annoying. So yeah, this is just quite a chill video, just commenting all over the game. What I think about the build, about everything pretty much about this game. This is a pretty fun game. I actually watched some gameplays of this game just for fun, for myself. A couple months ago, matter of fact. But yeah, I just wanted to try out. I wanted to try out the game, and if you guys enjoy it, just make sure to give it a thumbs up or like the video. That would really help me grow as a YouTuber, for the YouTube algorithm and everything. If you stayed till here, I would really appreciate that. And yeah, let's keep going. Thank you very much. So permanently gain 10 attack speed. Oh yeah, this is the one if we get hit. When we collect coins, we release minions that help us out and they explode. They're like kamikazes. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word on YouTube, because nowadays everything is censored. Oh, we have to take this one. This is so good for us. Let's say that the minions just walk to their sad end. Or something like that, I don't know. Okay. Enemies are still on our ass. I guess we could take this one. I don't really know, to be honest. Maybe I could reroll, I guess. This one's pretty good. Some shots orbiting our character. Take some coins, we should do dragon. Great. There's some real scaling here. My computer's starting to glitch out. Hopefully the video quality is still good. We did a lot of damage to the boss. I don't know how. We did a burst of damage to him. Okay. Game for rerolls for upgrade choices. I might take that, because we're not dashing anymore. Dashing to stores up to 3 enemy projectiles. We don't care about those. I'll get the... And the Hulk, the Green Hulk one. That one's so bad. I feel like, because you lose your health, your max health, when you're getting hit, so either you're doing like a health build where you gain health with some items that I have not discovered yet, or I don't really understand. We're gonna bump up our crit chance to 100%, and then we'll try to go for crit damage. That's why I picked up the rerolls to get some really good upgrades, tasty upgrades. Because that damage scaling is so good. We're just gonna start dealing double damage. And I might just remove the numbers real quick. Inflicted damage display. I put the always show stat thing, so if you guys are bothered by that, just tell me. And I'll turn that off too. Yeah, this is smoother. Okay. Without the numbers. I mean, I feel like these are pretty bad, right? Maybe we'll take this. Just maybe we'll level up or something. Oh, that didn't sure. I think I misunderstood what the item did. So I thought that picked everything from the map for us, but apparently not. If we get some damage and critical damage here, we will do massive amounts of damage, so that's really gonna help us if we get that. If we like stutter step, the dragon keeps shooting, so that's pretty fun. Maybe I'll go for a reroll, and we'll have to take the damage, because that scales our critical damage too. Okay. Oh, so we're getting the 3 skulls. And we also have this one. This one is really good, but I feel like this only appeared once or something like that, because I saw them once and I picked one of the 3 and I didn't see the other 2. So when you take a killing blow revive with all your health, I don't really like this one. I mean, the gain 3 health thing is kind of okay, I guess. But if we die, like, that means that we're not performing like super good. And a deputy we're not gonna see again, I think, hopefully. And area of effect that makes 25% of enemies flee when they enter it. So this is really good, and we bumped up our area of effect. So I think I'm gonna take this one. Sadly, I'm not gonna take this one that I would really want to get, because I got this one on the last run and it was pretty fun. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll take that one. Am I stupid? I took the poison. My brain just turned off. I don't know what. Whatever. Hopefully we see the skulls later on. And the enemy scaling is real here. So yeah. We have a bunch of hearts. I would like to have like something else that could help us. These are like super bad. I guess I'll take the minion. I was thinking about also uploading some Hades, so if you got to this point of the video, I would really appreciate your opinion on Hades, because I have Hades 2, the full release, and I have Hades 1 if you are into Hades 1 somehow, I don't know. But yeah, if I post some Hades, it will be the number 2 first, of course, because the full release came out not long ago. But I feel like every roguelike is the same now. Like every roguelike channel is the same. Like they either have to be the best at like in the world doing something, or you just fall off. Like as a channel, like I want to have like a tiny community, chill out. I don't know, hang out and have some fun here in YouTube. So Tequila Bottle permanently reaches attack speed. I don't really like that. Mitsunara that slows enemies in an area around you. I'll take that. So we have like 27 auras around me. You gotta be careful. The dragon is doing his job pretty good, pretty decently. And here we'll have the critical damage. Perfect. So we just bumped up her damage like crazy. Look at those orbs. What I'm missing is that I don't remember what I had, what item I had that boosted so much like my projectiles. I had more projectiles. But yeah, whatever. I mean, we're here just to play and have some fun. This one is awesome. I'll take this one. I'll grab it. So that one, when any of my projectiles goes off the screen, they just teleport to the other side and keep going till they disappear. So more screen control, let's say like that. Because it's not area per se. We're doing some nasty damage here. If I stop moving, my damage would be 404. If I moved like crazy, I don't know. I don't want to try. I'm sorry. I was joking. This is for a YouTube video. I was joking. Only a YouTube video. Okay, so here. These are all ass. Okay. Heal after you dash. Heals whenever you dash. An immunity every time you level up. Always target deputies. These are so bad. These are terribly bad. I don't know. Heal after I dash, I guess. Look at that area that we charged up moving. We're doing some real damage here to the boss. Okay, we get the chest. Hopefully we get something good. The onion. Vampire survivors, baby. Vampire survivors, baby. And I actually got the Switch too. Also, I'm gonna get the bounce. So I'm trying to get Elgato recorder, and once I get that, I'll upload some Nintendo content. Cause I've always been like a super like Nintendo fan. Sadly, I know they're doing terribly bad decisions as a company. They fell off for me as a company. I didn't even buy the Nintendo Switch for me. Even if I wanted the console, I didn't feel like it was really worth it. Gain to upgrade Vanish reroll, but you get one less choice in the object selection. I mean, four choices is still good. I'll get that. And they did like. They took like really bad turns as a company, I know. But yeah, I really felt like buying it, and I fell for it. I fell for it sadly. This is like turning into like Apple or something. I'm a Samsung user. I'm not the #1 Apple fan. I do like their tablets, the iPads, but I don't really enjoy the phones. Mostly for the price. I don't feel like they perform bad or anything, but I don't really enjoy the prices. I know Samsung's not the best comparison, but there's like a lot of brands that use open code, like I will get this open code from like Android or whatever, that are really good brands, and they do like really good phones for much cheaper. So yeah, I don't know. Can I stand still? Or they just rush? Well, we're doing better. We're doing like a good scaling system here of damage and everything. I don't know if we're gonna end up like I ended up on my last run, because you're already seeing how the ground looks like. We'll get the chest. The chest drops hearts. I'll get the armor, I guess. And even without moving, the dragon will shoot, because the enemies just bring us the coins to us, and we grab those and we just shoot the dragon. It's that simple. And I can just be reckless here and take all the damage that I want, and I won't still die, because look at this amount of hearts that we're just getting. That's crazy. You reload all your dash at once. Dashing uses all your slots in succession. Gain 1 dash. So if I press dash, I'll dash 9 times, and then I reload all of my dashes at the same time? I don't know about that. Sure. I don't know, I'll get this one, I guess. Let's see how it looks. Can I get my dash back? Oh, it takes 3 million years. I'm half the bar through the dash charge. Wow. Dodge! Look at that area. The enemies inside of the electric thingies, the electric dome orbs, they get wrecked. We kill this guy here. Get out of my way. Much more damage. Great. We open the chest. Hopefully we get something. Get 2 object banish rerolls. I'm gonna get that, because we're just getting like terrible upgrades. Maybe if those are all of the upgrades that I'm missing, if I use a banish reroll, maybe I'll get already the damage. So I don't know what I should do here. Maybe use them and take the damage and hope for some like legendary item or something. I don't know. I don't really know how this game works, so I told you this is my second run, so I'm doing what I can, boys and girls. You get the chest. Yeah, I think. Let's see what happens. Ooh! Your first piercing shot now targets the closest enemy. I'm gonna take this one. I'm staying still. I also had the item that makes you shoot faster while you stand still. Up to 2 times or something like that. But I also bumped up much more my attack speed on my first one because I didn't really know what I wanted to go for. So we're doing pretty good. I mean, because now there's like actually enemy scaling. And before I don't think I had it. And that's why I was completely broken and I could not die. Literally. Even with moving. Like the tiny bullets that I was shooting out killed everything. So here's the thing that I was talking to you about. Yeah. We will shoot faster if we don't move. Look at our attack speed go up. We're at 5, and the more enemies that appear on screen, they will bump up more the attack speed because of the other item that we had. But I don't know what's better, if just standing still and not doing anything. Every now and then just move like these, I don't know. Cause look at that healing, like I don't think we're missing out on any healing. Okay, so this is another item that I had that I feel like it's not really good. Deals damage in area after your dash. Game 1 dash. Okay. We stand still, we just don't care. We just don't care. So yeah, that's gonna be about it for today's video. I think I broke stage 2. I'll try to hold here a little bit more without talking, and I'll cut to my possible death or to the possible end of the video where I'm just too broken and I don't know. I'll tell you in a moment. So yeah, we got to the point where I cannot die. I got pretty much every item that I have other than these 2 that I cannot see because of the legendary item that I have here, which is this one, the Chaos Heart. Objects in chest cannot be identified, but I get a chest every 7 levels that I gained. So I opened up a bunch of chests, got every legendary item here. The lightning rod, I have much more attack speed. Triples your shot, permanently reduces your attack speed by 4%. But we don't lose that because we have the tequila bottle, so that cancels out this one. So it pretty much triples our shot. And this is the one that I told you guys that was making me shoot more. And the little friend, which makes me shoot 4 times faster, but little less damage. So yep, we're shooting 19 bullets a second, and we're just taking the damage upgrades by this point. We're shooting about from 18.5 to 19 bullets a second that are bouncing everywhere on the screen. The enemies cannot even get here. And that's gonna be about it for today's video. Hope you really enjoyed. And if you want me to play something different, something exciting, just let me know, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.